Okay, Sins of the Father. This is another trophy.
Did you just finally finish the minutes one?
No, I finished it, then I went away, as you know. I
Yeah,
did do
well, the next
something.
part is the father one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Found out he was pretending to be senile, at least as far as you can hear, or as far as we can tell.
I've lost count of how many cigs I've smoked waiting for you to arrive. Not a single one has calmed my nerves. I was hoping they would. I managed to get everyone in one room. It was a lot harder than it sounds. We need to confront my father. He can't hide anymore. Not when Abby's life is at stake.
I'm ready to confront him. Are you okay?
You want my honest opinion? No, I'm not okay. But this isn't about me. My sister is dying. Her condition takes precedence over my whining.
What are we even going to say to him?
We're going to tell him that we know. We know everything that he's done. He's going to try to deflect and keep pretending that he's senile. And every time he does, we push back.
I have some things. Nope, I'm ready to confront him.
Good, because I'm not. But we don't have much of a choice, do we? This way.
I'm following you. Oh, he's finally downstairs.
Mom, will you relax? This isn't helpful. He's sick. We don't even know if what Vin said is true.
Abigail, please. I've handled more than one bad performance in my day. I just didn't think it would be my husband I'm booing off the stage.
Ladies, I do wish that I could help you, but this devil's blood sounds very dangerous.
Just cut the crap! Your acting's not even good. Frankly, it's embarrassing that we fell for it for so long.
What? What's going on? This is all very overwhelming.
Ven, where did you hear that Dad is faking?
I met one of his old business partners, Jean. She told me everything. Pop's been faking senility to get out of AC so that Concerta Lombardi can't have him killed. That's why those hitmen showed up at the Rose Room. Our friend here can back me up.
And
Is
no,
this true?
it's forced into it. Yes, it is. Sorry, Abby. Not my monkey, not my circus. I am not part of this bad shit family. Your dad's a criminal and a deadbeat. Does it really surprise you that he's a liar too? God, I kinda wanna say not my family, not my circus. But yeah, it's true.
I wish I could say I can't believe it. But, God, Dad, really? This was the first thing your brain went to? To fake dementia?
And this cursed nightclub. All that nonsense you gave me about an Appalachian nightlife. Just another falsehood. No one makes a fool out of me, Antonio Russo.
I feel
The
like
only
she's
one
gonna pull
making
it
a fool
down.
out of you is yourself, Evelyn. All of you. So yeah, I was playing hooky. You think it's because I like walking around like a dried prune asking what day of the week it is, huh? I had a target painted on my back by the damn mob. Would you rather have a senile father or a dead one, huh? Yeah. Thought so.
I just wanted a dad. Period.
You can write a novel on why you're innocent later. How about we talk about what we're going to do for Abby?
Hey, let's not overreact now. It's just a little indulgence, right? Who doesn't have a vice these days, huh? She looks fine.
Oh, I've married a Shakespearean villain, haven't I? Our daughter is dying, Antonio.
Why? Oh, would you quit the melodrama for just a few seconds, Evelyn, for the sake of...
For once, she's not being dramatic. According to Jean, Abby needs a pure sample of devil's blood to make an antidote for her withdrawal symptoms. And you're the only one who knows how to get it.
God's sake. You had to go for the one chem you couldn't come off of. What's the matter with you? All right, Peanut Gallery. There's something you all need to see. Come with me.
Oh, finally, the room's unlocked. Oh, Lesser Devil. How did he drag a Lesser Devil?
Antonio, what is this beast doing in my home? Oh, disgusting.
I've seen one of these before stalking around the city center. Not something I'd want to piss off, I'll say that much.
We started seeing these fellas show up around 10 years ago. Devils, we called them. They're still pretty rare. Elusive.
Then why do you have this?
You tell me, honey. Would the showman pay top dollar for a freak show devil corpse?
So you killed it to make a profit.
Hey, Abby, look at this thing. What do you think it is, a bunny rabbit? It's as ugly as sin. Look, I needed an edge over Concerta. Quintino had yours truly to be next in line to be godfather, but that little viper wasn't having it. She tried to sabotage me at every turn. I needed to make more caps, prove that I was useful.
And embalming this thing was the answer. Oh, what a ridiculous idea from a ridiculous man.
I'm ridiculous, Miss Primadonna? What wasn't ridiculous was this fella's blood. I originally took it to Jean to get it embalmed, you know, promised her a small cut. But any dreams of a sideshow attraction disappeared when we realized the tantalizing properties of its blood.
Does this mean you still have a sample of its blood? We need to get it to Jean as soon as possible.
It just so happens I do. If what you're saying is true, then we need to act now on an antidote. I'll take Abby and your friend here to Jean. No, what a tag-alongs. The damn mob's gonna be swarming our tails the whole way. Concerta will know I'm back the second we touch ground on Jersey soil.
Damn it. If it weren't for the mob. Stay safe, all right, Abby?
I will. I got us into this mess. The last thing I want to do is to drag you further into it.
I hope you know what you're doing, Tony.
You, me, Atlantic City.
Can I just go around real quick so this seems more proper?
You got lead in your shoes? Come on, we gotta go.
Yeah. I don't want to waste my time. Let's go. I've seen these devils in Electric City. Why did we have to come all the way here for the sample?
Many reasons, kid. For one, they're a pain in the ass to kill. They'll turn you into a paper angel before you know it. This fella here is already dead. That makes things a hell of a lot simpler. Two, probably because Vin was too busy fantasizing about unicorns and rainbows or whatever munis do to just suggest that in the first place.
He has a point. Who is blah blah blah?
Concerta's the little sister of Quintino Lombardi, the godfather. She's an ambitious, conniving brat. Let's just say Quintino named me as his successor, despite me not being his own flesh and blood. The man was sterile. As such, Concerta wanted me out of the picture to take power by force. I could get a skywriter to spell it out for you if I wasn't clear the first time. Concerta wanted to ice me out. I thought if I faked having dementia, she would write me off and leave me alone. Fat lot of good that did. You saw those assassins? You can guess whether she bought it or not. Pride? one of the 7 deadly sins people love to preach about. In order to sell the lie, I had to make everyone fall for it. And that included my flesh and blood. You know how headstrong Abby and Vin are and how Evelyn is. I was so deep in it that I didn't really see a way out. I just kept thinking, someday I'll tell him. But I always put it off. Some may say it was cowardice, but I just think it was a lack of punctuality.
Okay, let's not waste any more
Couldn't agree
time.
more. Abby and I will meet you in the city center. Try to get there in one piece. Concerta's goons take no prisoners. Give me and Abby some time to catch up.
I feel powerless.
You are. By the way, I was
Is
taking
that
evidence.
glowing concoction people drink around here Nuka-Shine? I won't be caught dead serving that radioactive slop.
Oh,
At
but it's
least,
good.
Now we know who the real performer is in this
Do
family.
this, do that.
Your husband. Done.
Devil's blood went toward running the city. That'd be something.
I don't like the last part of his name. Now we're ready to go up there. This is probably the easiest weapon to farm freaking fuel. Okay, let's see.
Come on out. I just want to talk. That's it.
Um. Kind of Assassin's Creed my way through, and then I kind of have to just go there. And it's still flooding, really.
So, if I help with this,
When you help, not if.
right, when? Will there be a reward involved? Possibly some blood?
Sure there will. You'll get the gift of continuing to live. The greatest gift of all.
Right! Oh, I forgot how generous you are, Antonio. Oh, a witness. Good. I mean, hello again.
A witness, good. Love that that answer. You know I'm with him, right? I'm not here to help you, I'm here to help her.
So, you managed to get here in one piece. Took you long enough to get off that vertibird. Time is of the essence here.
Yes, of the essence, right. Of course, yep. You're Abby, right? You sure you want to get clean?
Focus here, Jeannie.
Focusing. Right. Do you have the sample?
Yeah, but this here is liquid gold. Don't break it.
Give it here.
She drinks it. She loves that chemistry bench.
Hey, Maran, can we maybe speed up the process here?
Dad, just wait.
Oh, no. This isn't good. This is the opposite of good. What is that? Bad? Right. Bad.
What's the problem here?
I wasn't expecting this. This has profound implications, and I don't know where.
Just spit it out already. My daughter is dying, and we don't have the time for you to have your little eureka moment.
The sample you brought me isn't pure enough to make an antidote with.
What?
That's a very funny joke, Gene. That came from the Jersey Devil himself. How can you get any fucking purer?
You're not gonna believe me, but, that wasn't the real Jersey Devil. If such a thing even exists, that is. This is juvenile blood. The one you killed was just a child.
What? So you mean the ones we see coming out of the Barrens is just... it's... children? Then, how big's the father? Huh? Or the mother? It's hard to tell with these things.
I don't know.
Only.
No one's ever seen it before. Live to tell about it, that is. The quantity of neural proteins present in the blood sample isn't fast enough to qualify this as an adult. But if there's a juvenile, that means there's a parent. An adult would have blood potent enough to craft an antidote.
So, you're saying you want us to go into the Pine Barrens and kill an adult devil? Just trying to see if I'm the one who's going nuts, or if it's still you.
But if it's our only option, we've got to.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Right. Looks like you and I have some business to take care of with a gentleman from the Barrens.
I want to shoot you. How do you even know? Wait, how do you know for sure we'll even find the adult devil?
I don't. But it's our only shot, all right? And I don't leave without results.
Why can't we just use the juvenile's blood?
The, properties in the devil's blood are too weak. Whatever the egghead said. The, ingredients we need from its blood are not present in big enough quantities for it to work. Like, baking a blood cake, right?
God, that hurt. Just to listen. I understood what she said, but what you said just hurt. Okay. Pretty much the you know what? No, I'm not gonna even try to re-explain it. We already had this. So we need to kill a literal folk legend. Got it.
I'm still trying to process that it's real at all, frankly. Let's just hope that it is.
Let's do it. How do we go in finding this thing?
Not sure. Hey, Egghead. How do we draw an adult devil out?
That
She's
I
not
can
the-
help with. We've got enough here that I
okay.
can make fake devil pheromones. If you can bring the pheromones to high points in the city center, maybe the scent will draw the devil out of the Barrens.
I could probably think of a few places to bring him.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
We? Oh, no, Abby. You're not coming.
What's your excuse this time? I'm an adult. I can handle myself. I've been handling myself for years now, thanks to you and Mom.
You
Hey,
barely can
don't
hold
bring
yourself
your mother
up.
into this. Yeah, you've been handling yourself, right? Look how well that's going. You're so strung out, you're on death's door.
Strung out on a chem you sold.
You little... My word is final here. You are not coming. Wait for us here. We'll be back with the blood.
You'll never change, will you?
Go ahead, walk away. It's not like I'm trying to save your life or anything.
Oh, and of course he's using a
Outcome's
Tommy
about
gun.
what I expected. There's just no use in trying anymore.
Hurry! We don't have much time.
Oh, you want me to lead? Great. Hope you can keep up with me, old man.
Vinny, now you. Looks like hide and seek's over. Didn't hurt at all.
Really? You just punched me? Wearing pretty tough armor. Wish I was wearing my helmet though. Now the torture will actually do some damage.
Hey, stay back.
There we go. Here, try mine out. Double of that. Oh wow, that was a lot of fuel. I was gonna shoot you.
Someone's there.
Just ignoring the guy that's on low. There we go.
If you want to fight, let's make it good.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
You got fight. I've still got fight.
Okay. There's one spot. Let's go to this way.
You ain't getting away without a bit of blood.
Nope.
Swing better than you.
I'm falling
That
asleep.
hurt. Me falling in the water. That's what it was. Hoping to activate that. Not surprised this is one of the places that wants to be placed.
You and I are about to get I'll throw it back hard.
No light.
Yeah, no light. No.
Don't fuck with the family.
You have no idea. I gotta have more.
Okay, let's see. I can't get up there, can I? Well, maybe I could get over here? Yeah. Assassin's Creed this. love when I can do such things. No, if only it was a stealth build, this would be more fun. Okay, so this is the Muni's place. Of course, this is one of the places he wants to drop it. Okay. It's not sad, I could just jump right over that. Nope, there's a lot of devils. Let me talk to him.
Careful out there. Anything that crawls out of the Pine Barrens is... absolutely nasty. This is it. Hope my daughter's grateful we're about to whack a living legend for her.
With everything you did, you're lucky you're not the one getting whacked.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're just as much of a saint, ain't you? I see that arsenal you keep in your pocket. Just gonna pretend like you haven't left a trail of bodies in Appalachia in your wake? Huh? I know you're not supposed to have a favorite kid, but I did. And it wasn't Vin. When Abby was real little, I took her under my wing. She was a total daddy's girl. Showered her with affection and gifts. I used to let her sit in on all of our meetings. I showed her the ropes. I hate to admit it, but she would have been a top-tier maid woman. But there's a reason they call the Cosa Nostra the family. It's 'cause it replaces your real one. And you've got to fuck over your real one to keep the family happy.
You could have left and done something more honest. So what changed between you and her? Starting them early. What changed?
What didn't change is the real question. Abby, she was, you know, getting older. Becoming more of a teenager, less of a little girl. She was growing into a formidable young woman. And that was the problem. Yeah, thank you, Einstein. I'm well aware of that. You're missing the whole point here. There ain't a law saying women can't be in the family, but there's always been opposition to letting them reach positions of power. Yeah, it's tradition. It's always been men who have done the killing, the stealing, the plotting. I was next in line to be godfather. Do you really think they would have accepted her as my heir with no issues? Just ask Conchetta. Why do you think she has a target on my ass? If she could have been Don, Quintino would have chosen her. She's his flesh and blood, after all.
That doesn't explain how she became addicted to devil's blood. So if the Mafia had accepted Quintino as their leader, you would have stepped down? That's very old-fashioned. Yeah, it doesn't explain why she's addicted to devil's blood.
It was a choice she made, but it was definitely influenced by this.
Attention from her
I wasn't
dad.
about to set Abby
Talking
up
to
for
myself, dude.
Training her all these years just to be rejected. I just distanced myself from her. Didn't let her sit in on my work no more. I never told her why. Over time, she just got the hint. And that's when she started acting out. She knew I was the big player moving devil's blood around AC. I don't know if she knew I discovered it, but that don't really matter now, does it? There's tons of chems you can get hooked on in this shithole, but She got hooked on the one thing that she knew would get my attention. Trouble is, blood is highly addictive. She got in to win my love was some such bullshit, but there's no getting out with that poison.
You left her to fend for herself with no explanation. Of course, you're responsible for her addiction. I'm not going to judge, jury, and executioner, but you have a lot of issues to work out with your daughter. You're both at fault. You for being a terrible father, and Abby for acting in the worst way possible.
Yeah, maybe that's fair. I don't think I'm totally to blame. I never put the cam in her hands, but it didn't exactly create the best circumstances for her, now did I? Listen, the past is the... Did you hear that?
This city isn't self-sufficient, that's for sure.
1 second. Try to do something in the game. 15. Oh, my phone messes up. Okay. So it's over here. I see lesser devils. Get back to parkouring. If I didn't fail. Can I even make it up here? No, I cannot. Not without my jetpack. I don't want to put it on. What the flip did that do? Burn, baby, burn. That one's gonna burn to death. Nope. Yeah, I will. Ow. Yeah, took more than it was worth.
Oh, look at all that blood! Pure devil blood. Do you know how much this shit is worth? I'll tell you what, kid. Why don't you take a little more than you need? It'll take longer, sure, but Abby's waited this long already. I'm sure she could last a bit longer, and I can take the rest back to Jean and make an exclusive line of elite blood. We could make a killing off it.
Look at yourself. Regressing to your old ways, going down the same path, will only drive you further away from your daughter.
But there's... Well, you... Yeah, you might be right there. Maybe I'm losing my grip on myself. I'm getting too old to chase these caps, kid. I don't know how much time I got left. The mob aside, I might as well spend the rest of it trying to make it right with my kids, right? Just take enough for Abby, all right? Just leave the sucker to his own devices.
I want to take more than...
I'm growing old here. older.
Take extra blood for. I'm gonna take extra blood for his scheme. Oh, it woke up. Oh, it woke up and dipped. So fuzzy.
Yes! You and me! We're gonna be rolling in caps, kid. I know I saw an entrepreneurial spirit inside of you. Come on. Let's get back to the lab.
You're back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have all your limbs.
All right, Jeannie, we got the
again,
goods.
I see.
Hey, where's Abby?
Yeah. About that.
I'm gonna ask nicely one more time. Where is my daughter?
She took off. It wasn't my fault. I swear, Antonio, she just left.
Why on earth would she do that? Her life's in jeopardy, for God's sake.
She said she needed to be alone. That this is a mistake.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. Did she say where she went?
Sorta. She said she went to the place where she met her real father.
Kids and their dramatics. We need to go find her then.
Of course.
We need to head back out there, quick. I got a bad feeling about this.
You should hurry. Think of all that pure blood being wasted.
I'll tell you what the plan is. It's real simple. We go to this overly dramatized place and we find Abby. Then we bring her back here, whether she likes it or not.
And what would that place be?
Yes, genius, I am. And I'm pretty sure I know where it is. It's where she first saw me whack a poor fool on the job. Hard to keep a calendar in times like this, but she was still a kid at the time. Fella owed the family caps for some blood he never paid for. He never came up with the caps, so we wasted him.
We don't have much time.
Wasted him. I guess you could say it was Abby's first lesson in what happens to an addict at the end of the line.
I understand why she'd take off like that.
Hurry. We don't have much
You
time.
and me both, kid. It's completely irrational, I know. She's probably just being a drama queen. You know how teenagers are. Well, she's 20, but that's just a teenager with an extra year.
I'll give them that.
Hurry. Think
Let's
of
move
all that
fast
pure
then.
blood
Agree.
being
Let's go.
wasted.
Yay. So slow you are. Okay, good. You didn't stop.
Abby! There you are!
That wasn't
I was
far.
hoping you wouldn't find me. Please, just leave me alone. It's best for everyone involved if you just leave me alone.
Abby! What the hell's gotten into you? We got the sample. You need to come back to the lab.
Why even bother with it? Is there even a point to this antidote?
What are you talking about?
Do you even remember what happened here, Dad? You wasted a guy on blood because he didn't pay up. What even sets me apart from him? Why does he get a bullet to the head and I get an antidote?
Abby, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna just let you die over something that happened 14 years ago. We can't just let her walk away.
For the love of all that is holy and unholy, please stop whining and take this stupid antidote. Do you feel responsible for that man's murder? How did you leave the lab? This is your only shot at a normal life. You can't throw it away. You feel responsible.
I may not have been the one to pull the trigger, but I just stood by and let it happen. I know I was young, but I could have done more. I could have distracted my father, pushed him out of the way, something.
How did you leave the lab?
How? I mean, it's not like we were locked inside. I told Jean I needed to be alone to think about things. She's totally tweaked out all the time. It's not like she'd put up a fight. After everything we've been through, I don't think you have it in you to change, Dad. Not now, not ever. I don't want my life to be defined by it anymore. I'll take the antidote, I'll get clean, but after all's said and done, I'm staying here in AC. I don't want to see any of you ever again. It's time I carved out my own path without being weighed down by all of your wrongs.
But I've shown you that I can change. I've shown you that I can do better. Look here, I got the antidote for you, sweetheart. Isn't that enough?
Dad, trust is something you've got to build up to and maintain. You've spent 2 decades showing me I can't trust you. It's not like one good experience can undo all the broken promises. I'm sorry, but it's too late to salvage this.
Then we'll do things your way. We'll go back to the lab and talk to Jean. She'll fix you up. It'll give you time to think things through and maybe change your mind.
I don't think I will, Dad. I've already made up my mind.
You're back. Did you get the sample? And, will there be any leftovers?
Are you sure you sure this will work?
Huh. Well, in every scientific endeavor, there's always a margin of error. But the margin of error here is only about 49%, which is less than half. That's reassuring, right?
No, not really.
Just one moment. I need to engineer the antidote. Are you sure you want this, Abby? No more blood. Forever.
Put a sock in it, Jean.
Can we give her the antidote as well, please?
All right. This should be good. Ready, Abby?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Do you feel any different?
I don't know. Not really. Wait. I feel... the craving is dying down. It's not as intense.
You should feel some immediate relief. But it'll take weeks for the symptoms to fade completely. It'll only get better from here on out. Not worse.
Thank you, Jean. I should be thanking you the most. Without you, I'd still be... I don't want to think about what might have happened to me.
You would have been dead. You better stop using. That's a lot of work. Actually, I was hoping that there would be some compensation in mind. It's worth it. It's worth it to me to see you healthy again.
That means a lot to hear. I never considered that anyone cared about whether I lived or died. But I guess some people do. Even if it's not Dad's first priority.
You got this all mixed up, Abby. Of course I want you to live. What do you think I came all the way back here for, huh? Why do you think I gunned down the actual devil himself in the flesh, huh? I don't know what else I could possibly do to get through to you. Now, you ready to let go of all this and head home?
I already told you, Dad.
We don't have much
I'm
time.
staying here. There's just too much to let go of. I need to get away from all of this and start fresh. I'm sorry, but this is goodbye.
Cut the crap, Abby. You had your tantrum and it's time to move past this. Abby! God damn it! Well, that's that then. She's made up her mind. My wife and son ain't gonna be too happy about it. You're coming with me to break the news.
Yeah. That's one more stop on this water ride anyways.
Be grateful you can walk away from this. Maybe even learn something from it. Avoid making the same mistakes I did. Hey,
you should hurry.
I'm just some old guy, right? It's your life to fuck up as you please.
Yay, return to the green room. In the rose room, I mean. Really hope that's the end of it. Yeesh.
Well, no need to roll out the red carpet for us, but we're back.
Where is Abigail? Where is my daughter? Antonio?
She's not coming back, Evelyn.
Well, is she okay? What the hell happened?
Physically, Abby is fine. She got a cure. Mentally, the jury's out. She decided she wasn't interested in coming home.
This can't be. We were going to rebuild.
I feel like that was my
Have a happy
fault.
family again.
It's unexpected, but I guess I'm just glad to hear she's all right. Maybe she can find something better out there.
Hey, you. A final word?
Oh, God.
Well, it's not a full party, but I still owe you my gratitude for prying my daughter from the devil's grasp. Much as I like spoiling her, Abby will make it on her own. I always knew she would. Too stubborn not to.
I'm not sure how much longer I can survive.
I walked away.
outside the city.
I walked in quite a mess. Are y'all going to be
Welcome
able
to
to
the Rose
keep it
Room.
together after I'm gone? I would have been happier here.
Who was? You mean to tell me we haven't been a glittering example?
I actually have something
Weird.
I want to talk to you all about. This has been on my mind for a while. Ever since we came to Appalachia, I've missed working with the Munis. I don't know if I've ever actually had the chance to express it before, but that work, it meant a lot to me. Helping people, making a difference that doesn't just get washed away by the next problem. I'm not ready to leave it behind. I'm also going back to Atlantic City. I hope you can understand.
Every bird flies the nest, son. If this is your time, then so be it.
Oh, Vincenzo. You really are all grown up. I only hope we've spent enough time together that you won't forget me. Oh, but both my children gone? A mother left to languish in a cabin in the woods. I can hardly bear it.
Calling this a cabin.
Haven't you seen the fountain out front? In the realm of post-apocalyptic mountain living, it doesn't get much swankier than this.
Agreed.
It, feels really weird to talk about myself.
Oh, you'll get better with practice. I certainly did.
Yeah, maybe a little too good. Don't you think, honey?
You know you love it.
All right. Family meeting's over. As for you, our doors are open. Least we can do in return for your assistance with family matters. Maybe one of these days, we'll even have a happy hour worth inviting you to.
And that put me over. Hey, I want my
Can I
reward
get you
back.
anything?
Let's go over the recent events.
Bet you think you're a regular
Oh, look,
gumshoe,
no.
huh?
All right, I'll bite. What do you want to discuss?
Your mother has quite a soldier past, making enemies. How do you feel about soaking out? Like, okay, we're done. And I got the last
I'm
thing.
still here. Don't.
Nope, I'm not talking to you, dude. Okay, let's see what I got here. I got a plushie. Got the chest piece. And the ultralight torso mod. Cool. Well, that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed. See you next time. Peace. This one is almost an hour.